guys, this is Sakshi Shekhar, and in this video we will be discussing about the new features of vRealize Automation 7.5. Without wasting time, let me start with vRealize Automation. Well, VRA is a cloud management platform tool. I hope you remember cloud management platform from our previous video. CMP is a single centralized location to manage all our machines on different platforms, which includes vSphere, Amazon, AWS, vCloud Director, etc. You just have to log in to your VRA portal and you can manage all your machines easily. So basically, we use VMware vRealize Automation to create and manage a multi-vendor, multi-platform cloud infrastructure. VRA was introduced on 28 November 2012 as vRealize Automation 5.1, and the latest version of VRA is vRealize Automation 7.6. Now let's talk about VRA 7.5. VRA 7.5 was released on 20th November 2018. In current scenario, most of the projects are using VRA 7.5 due to its reliability and advanced features. There are a number of changes added in 7.5, so let's quickly note down the new changes. VRA 7.5 has modernized user interface and consumer experience, like it is giving us a better interface to communicate with customer. And if we talk about vRealize operations, so VRA 7.5 has improved its integration with vRealize operations, and we will explain this in our coming slides. The next feature that is noticed in VRA 7.5 is NSXT data center integration, Ansible Tower integration, troubleshooting improvements. Moving on to our next slide, the added feature are VRO database clustering and configuration, custom form improvements, new reservation improvements, universal and document search, PKS integration, and much more. I have tried to show some of the differences so that you can understand them easily. The most noticeable feature in 7.5 is the update to Clarity UI. Post login to the portal, when you click on the catalog tab, you will find the difference yourself, as it is more clear and the catalogs are coming in the form of card. Like you can simply mark the difference from these two views. The first one is catalog view of 7.4 and the second one is of 7.5. Moving on to the deployment tab. This is a new tab addition and it replaces or consolidates the items and request tab of 7.4. The deployment view now serves as a central point of viewing all the deployed resources within your cloud management platform. The next thing that we can discuss is integration with vRealize operations. If we return to the deployment screen and select the Monitor tab, we can see some key performance indicators. These metrics include CPU percentage, memory usage percentage, IOPS, and network inbound utilization. It is great that now cloud administrators and users can log in into vRealize Automation and get a quick glance at the performance of items that they manage, which was not available in past. The next thing to discuss is NSXT support in vRealize Automation 7.5. This means that users can quickly get started drag and dropping NSXT objects, NS groups, NSXT on-demand load balancer, NAT networks, and on-demand routed networks onto their blueprint after they add the NSXT endpoint. You would have noticed 4 new options are added in Network and Security tab, as it is clearly shown in the images. Now let's discuss integration with Ansible Tower as a configuration management endpoint. If we focus on these two pictures, we can easily notice that 7.4 had only Puppet available in configuration management, and 7.5 has Ansible Tower and Puppet available. Once Ansible Tower is configured, customers are able to consume Ansible playbooks as a part of deployment and scale-out actions. With this, VMware supports configuring a blueprint with a specific playbook and configuring a blueprint with late binding. Now let's talk about custom form improvements. It supports vRealize business field, out-of-the-box support for VRO context action parameters, new editable drop-down component, ability to add or remove fields in storage data grid, options to choose business group as per your entitlement. You can request the machine. One of the unnoticed yet useful features added in 7.5 is universal and document search. The universal search is a new capability that allows you to search for objects within the interface. Rather than checking each tab, simply write your requirement in search tab and you will be navigated to the desired location. When you couple this feature with the new ability to search VMware documentation within vRealize automation, so you will find that it is even easier to find the information you need quicker than ever before. VMware has integrated its document that you can easily search from your portal. Now let's talk about Pivotal Container Service integration. VRA 7.5 also has better support for containers. In addition to supporting vSphere integrated containers and traditional Docker host, VRA 7.5 has integration with VMware Pivotal Container Service, VMware Kubernetes-based platform that enables customers to simplify the deployment and operation of containerized application. By integrating VRA and PKS, customer can take advantage of managing Kubernetes cluster within VRA, the same interface where you can deploy infrastructure. There are some important points that needs your attention. First, troubleshooting improvements. It includes improvements to force, delete, resubmit, failed, orphan deployment, post-migration validation, consistent log tracing across solution, expose trace ID to the vRealize Orchestrator plugin APIU. Second, VRO database clustering configuration. The external VRO virtual appliance has been updated in 7.5. You can no longer upgrade to the orchestrator appliance. You can only migrate to the embedded one provided with VRA or to another VRO 7.5 virtual appliance. New migration wizard that is available in the WAMI enables migration from external VRO to the embedded VRO deployed with VRA. The embedded Postgres database can be clustered and supports automated database failover. You can only use embedded PostgreSQL database that is available in vRealize Orchestrator 7.5. Microsoft SQL Server and Oracle Database as external database servers are no longer supported. You can no longer configure, cluster, and perform migration by using the Orchestrator Control Center. Third, the new reservation improvement. Prior to VRS 7.5, reservation would sometimes times out while loading. The time to load a single reservation is a correlation between the host configuration that is used in reservation and in the storage configuration that are attached to them. Calculating a reservation object was significantly improved in VRA 7.5 in the user interface and in the API. Loading multiple reservations is also optimized. There are some additional enhancements in 7.5 that you should know about. First, 5.0 ServiceNow plugin. Second, Azure Managed Disk Support. Third, improvement to certificate management. Fourth, official support for VMware Cloud on AWS endpoints. And fifth, VIDM upgrade to 3.1. Now it's time to conclude our video, and trust me, I have tried my best to cover all the points that you should know about. vRealize Automation 7.5 is one of the biggest releases I have seen since I started working with this product. Many of these features and functionality are added as per customers' demand. It is incredible to see the amount of innovation coming from Cloud Management Business Unit. There's a pretty amazing road ahead with vRealize Automation and a ton of new features functionality coming in newer version. Thank you.